They said free the Palestinians, then celebrate the death of Native Indians. How these other races gon' take us serious? They don't. It's silly thinking you can fight oppression with a vote. I'm so woke, I got sleep deprivation. Belly of the beast giving birth to a nation. You know how I feel to have culture and they take it. It'll never be peace. Tell them free the reservation. Till it's backwards. They don't know that they exist no more. Ever try reaching out for help and you just get ignored? Pick up vices like drugs, your child fill a void. They get a youth life sentence for killing. He was just a boy. Niggas poor, what we living for? Life a gamble, it's like 10 or 4. Police hands around your neck, they just hit record. We in war, man, this ain't the norm. But you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know. Mama on the stage crying. She just lost her only son to gang violence. Pops level 4 yard talking through the fence. Have you ever tried to hug your loved ones through a fence? Have you ever been hated just because your skin? Have you ever worked all week and couldn't pay your rent? Life a trip, I'm trying to catch my balance. Every step is like I'm walking backwards. Credit card, but God, check the balance. I come from where it's rough, that's why my heart callous. We live, what's scary than that? What you know about crossing the Darien Gap? Risk of life to live in hell or bury your kids. Either way, we gotta suffer and they just get rich. Life a bitch, why waste time telling you that? Cause if you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, be black. Yeah, you don't know.
All right, clap it up. Yeah, man. Slack, sir. You're there on mute, yeah?
All right.
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What's going on?
Shalom. There,
Shalom.
sir. There,
Yeah,
come on.
Come on, man. Give me the intro. Let me jump straight into it. I hear them, you know what I mean? Them rastas and them, they're fuming.
We
talking about we talk about Christianity. We talk about every religion that basically, you know what I mean, keep black people, you know what I mean, from serving the Lord. The true Lord according to the Bible. You know what I mean? Who is Yahweh. You know what I mean? Who stops black people from following Christ. You know what I mean? Who we know as Yahweh Shai. You understand? And we speak about it. But, you know what I mean? We're going to read some of them comments. Definitely going to read some of them comments. But go ahead and do the intro.
Sir. All right, so welcome to the Breakdown Podcast. You understand, the podcast where we break down strongholds that hold back the children of Israel here in Jamaica, Trinidad, Caribbean, North, Central, and South America. You understand? We're here with our host, Captain of 13,000, Nayatak, and me, Officer 500, Kayadwan. You understand?
That's right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so come on with it, man. I want to hear some of them comments, them, you know what I mean, them brothers leaving. Instead of trying to leave something, you know what I mean, to try and disprove what you're saying. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. If you're coming up, if you're saying Christ is not black, then I'll go on, you know what I mean, bring Revelation 13 and 9.
Right.
You know what I mean? Revelation, what is 1 and 13. Yeah.
Yeah, gun.
You understand? I'll go get where in the Bible it says he's black. I'll go get some historical fact to say he's black. I want one try to tell you, you know what I mean, go suck your so and so. You know what I mean? I won't do that. What sense that make? You know what I mean?
Right.
You behind a, you know what I mean, you behind a keyboard, you behind a computer, and you're doing, you know what I mean, you're saying them thing. Oh, let's see.
Gun. All right. So just to read some of the comments, because recently we have been putting up, you know what I mean, some videos exposing the Rastafari community and what they believe. You understand? Of course, we don't just expose the Rastafari community like what Captain Nayatak says. We also expose Christianity, you know what I mean, Islam, you understand, the Catholic Church, you understand? So, you know what I mean, it is not no special thing about the Rastafari community, more than the Rastafari community is just one of those strongholds that hold back our people from serving the Most High.
I think that, and that's more so in Jamaica too, right? Because, okay, I mean, more Jamaicans tend to go to what, Rastafarianism than Christianity. How are we going there right now? Which are more Christians than Rastas?
It's way more Christians than Rasta, sir. But the Rastafari side is more, what I call it, they think that they are, you know what I mean, the alternative to Christianity when, like, you bring out just similar.
I see what you're saying. They what you're saying is almost like they okay, it's like they're rebelling against the Catholic Church.
One cancer.
And then with them rebelling against the Catholic Church, against the oppressor, which we rebel against. Right. You know what I mean, we support the rebellion. Right. You understand? But just do it. We doing it in a way where we use the Bible. We not, you know what I mean, we not trying to, you know what I mean, how to put it. We're not bashing Christianity or Islam because we're looking for a fight. We're bashing it because it's a lie and it's destroying black people.
That's right.
You understand? We talk about drug dealers and pimps. You understand? They're filth. You understand? They're filth. They destroy black people. You understand? Drug dealers destroy black people. Right. They destroy. You ever see a community that is plagued by drugs? How it looks? Nobody wants to live there. Right. The people who are on drugs do not even want to live there. Wish they could leave. You understand? But they can't. You understand? So we not here to, you know what I mean, we here to destroy. You know what I mean? Give me in the Bible where the Lord said to do that. And let's read these two.
One cancer. So comments under the videos left by Rastafarians.
What video is this?
This is the latest video where Muta Baruka. We're gonna play that tape, sir. Okay. I did a video on that tape where Muta Baruka says that they are up in the hills in his early journey. There used to be, you know what I mean, Rastas up in the hill walking naked. Okay. Because they want to shed themselves of clothes and things.
They want to shed themselves of the world.
Of the world.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So you I mean, and that's how the oppressor would think. Right. When he says shed himself of the world, he's going to look for it being what? Literal.
You
know what I mean? So that means what? We had to walk naked. No shoes, no pants, no drawers, nothing. Nothing the world has to offer.
Right.
When that's not what it means. We don't get to it. Come on.
So this first comment is, go nyam out your mama and left Rasta alone. You know what I mean? And style. You know what I mean?
You know why I'm laughing? Because it's funny. You know what I mean? We pay no attention to them things.
Right.
None. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? Instead of you trying to take your time and type, well, Muta Baruka, he was wrong for doing this or he was right for doing this. Give her a reason.
Right.
Give her a reason. No, don't tell her, man, go suck him for what?
Right.
Oh, you the one who trying to get somebody roused up. Like we black men, we should be able to do what? Sit down and have a dialogue.
That's
without
right.
Anybody getting harmed, without anybody being unalive.
Right.
You know who does things like this? The oppressor.
Ganawan Khan, sir.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Talk a whole bag, talk, and then before you know it, they're fighting and unaliving each other.
Right.
You understand? Right? Come on.
Ganawan Khan. So this one say, let me read the second one. My youth, you fit F off more times. You are try put down the head creator Rastafari. People mind you go get judgment. A build a nation for himself. Watch your mouth.
You understand? Like all that in there. You watch an entire video, and that's all you can write. Well, we gonna watch the same video you watch and see if if you will get that from it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Instead of being upset, just go and do your research. We did our research, thorough research, and so that Rastafarianism is no different than Christianity.
That's right.
It's just a different face you're putting. You know what I mean? It's the same business you're running, but just this face now is a black face you have.
Right.
You understand? I need a Rasta to come on here on the show. You had to get a Rasta come on here, man.
Yeah,
so we could dialogue with him on here, man. We could ask him questions and just just have him say what Rasta believe in, what they do, because from what these brothers writing here, the Rastas, they tend to believe that what we say in the writing, and we might be getting the religion messed up. I don't know.
So them are area, sir. So to all the Rastafarians out there who are listening, you know what I mean, or even somebody who have a Rastafarian friend, tag a Rastafarian friend. You know what I mean? Any Rastafarian, you can just step up and just give us a breakdown of, you know what I mean, what the Rastafari movement means to you and why you joined the Rastafari movement. You understand? You know,
and to be specific, I want to know if the Rastas read the Bible.
Gun.
If they celebrate Christmas.
Right.
If they believe in the doctrine, the Holy Trinity. Right. If they believe in the Immaculate Conception.
And one gun.
You understand? Like I have to find out from these Rastas if that's what they believe in. You understand?
Right.
And you know what I mean? What is the end result of being a Rasta? Meaning when I give myself to Selassie, what's the end result of that? Like, what's my reward for doing that? You understand?
Gun.
Right? And for you Christians out there too, you're all invited too to come on.
Right.
Down in you too. You understand? And we do it because the Bible says to do it.
That's right.
And we could prove it. Go to Isaiah 30 and 22.
Gun.
All right.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 22. And it says, ye shall defile also the coverings of thy graven images of silver, and the ornament of thy molten images of gold.
Right. So it's telling you what you have to do. You have to defile these, them statues that are put up in the Christian church. Saying this, so-called Serge Bourget. God, the Most High is saying to what? Defile them.
Right.
Read on.
Gun. Thou shalt cast them away as a menstruous cloth.
Thou shalt what?
Cast them away as a menstruous cloth.
Right. All them false idols, them gods.
Right.
You gotta cast them thing out. You understand? Cast it out. You have a picture, a big picture of Selassie. Do you know you better than Selassie?
That's right.
How you could be worshiping somebody that you better than? I do not understand it.
Right.
That's like you taking what you all call the lowest breeder dog in Jamaica?
The mongrel dog, sir.
That's like you taking a picture of a mongrel,
right,
and you worshiping that joint. You put a picture of your mongrel on the wall, and you praying to that mongrel.
Right.
You understand? Like, you better than these people. Better. Way better than them. They the ones supposed to be coming to you. You understand? Just like the queen, what's her name?
The Queen of Sheba, sir.
Yeah, came to David. She came to David to get knowledge on how to run her kingdom.
Salakia, sir. Solomon. Salakia, sir.
I mean, yeah, Solomon. She came to Solomon to do what? To try and get some knowledge on how to run her kingdom.
Right.
You understand? And in the story, when she came, she mistook one of Solomon's servants.
Right.
And that's to show how we was rocking back then.
Gun.
You understand? We was rocking like, for our brothers, but we know there was what? There was order. And for there to be order, somebody at the top, right? Yeah, what? Your general, like we are commander in Johanna, and then you come down to generals. You understand? Then come down to a captain, the officers. Then the order of things. You understand? The Lord put it in there. Okay, you all want a king? Well, if you have a king, this is what's going to happen. You understand? Well, he laid the rules out for us. So we knew. But that don't make him better than you. He a brother nonetheless. And David understood it. Solomon understood it. You understand? Right? Read the last part.
Can cancer. Those shall say unto it, get thee hence.
Yeah, you supposed to be telling that whole Rastafarian movement, get thee hence.
Right.
The whole Christianity, get thee hence. Islam, get thee hence.
Right.
Like you reading the Bible, you better not be a Rasta and tell me you're reading the Bible. Then my question is going to be, why are you reading the Bible? Because a Christian read the Bible too. Islam read the Bible too.
Right.
You understand? And they all pick and choose what they want to follow in the Bible. All pick and choose what to follow in the Bible. You understand? Unlike us in the UPK, we don't pick and choose what we want to follow in the Bible. We follow everything in that Bible.
Right.
You understand? And we don't turn this into no religion. This ain't no religion.
Right.
You understand? This is a book about rules and laws that governs a people. This here have your culture in it. Black people lost. We think we culture is going to carnival from Boxing Day all the way to Ash Wednesday. You think that's our culture? That wasn't our culture. That was given to us by the oppressor. You want to read about your culture? It's in the Bible. You understand? Everything you want to learn about your people is in the Bible. You just have to decide not to pick and choose. You understand? Right? And then go do your research, man. You Rastas, go do your research. See where your religion come from. I was a Roman Catholic. I went and did my research and realized, I got to wake up. I had to wake up. I worship in Mary. I doing all that. Nah, can't do that when you start reading this Bible. You understand? I didn't tell the brothers and them to go suck out. I went and did my research. And then I told the Christian church to suck out.
Right.
You understand? Come on.
So like, yes, sir. And the problem with it is most of our brothers and sisters in the Rastafari community, and even in Christianity, they are ignorant to, the origin of what they believe, the religion. You understand? So when we bring out these information, without them going and research, like what you say, sir, the more tell you if you go suck out this and go suck out that, because they're never privy to all this information that we bring out. And that is why, sir, I have to thank the Most High for the ISUPK and Commanding General Yana, because if it wasn't for Commanding General Yana and the ISUPK, the world wouldn't know these things, sir. So
that's right. That's right, sir. You know what I mean? We would have never known how to fight.
Right.
we the thing getting a point across is hurting a brother.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get a point across. You understand? That's how you get a point across. That's how the oppressor gets his point across.
Right.
You understand? He tell you do something, you ain't do it. Okay, he coming for you. And he's gonna harm you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Like Captain Nayatak says, you know what I mean? We as black people, we need to learn to have a dialogue, a discussion without coming at each other. You understand? Now is the time, and we encourage all Rastafarians in Jamaica, in Trinidad, the Caribbean, you know what I mean? Even Christians, to get on our platform. Let's have a discussion. You understand? Let this be the new religious art talk. So like,
yeah, no, you're right. You know what I mean? You know how much time we try to get Muta Baruka to come on and try and dialogue with us? You know what I mean? And you was on his show and you asked him to share something and then he kicked you off the show.
Yep.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So that was disrespectful. You know what I mean? A young man coming to our old head and dialoguing with him because you can't answer his question, you try to disconnect the call.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that you know what I mean? Now you understand the hard work young men gonna have to put in to try and wake up younger men and older brothers. You understand?
Cancer.
Because there's a ton of, you know what I mean, a ton of ignorance we had to deal with. A ton. They say if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. You understand? Put it in a book. Why? Because we ain't reading, we ain't doing no type of research. We just like, as the Bible calls, what the Bible call black people? Sheeps. What do sheep do? Sheep follow. You think a sheep, you know what I mean, going to try and read danger, going to try and see danger? No, he just follow the shepherd. You understand? And the shepherd that try to take you into Rastafarianism, they are bad shepherd. The Bible call them evil shepherds. You understand? Like you can't, you know what I mean, take a people and have them now worshiping some other God beside the God of this Bible. Selassie is not the God of this Bible.
That's right.
No, he has a black face, but he's not the God of the Bible. He is not black like me and you. He's African. You understand? Honey, hell, you could come across here on a boat. You understand? When the Africans round us up, put us on a boat, and now we go worship our African. That ain't no different than the Christians worshiping a white man, the oppressor. We just changing oppressors. Go ahead.
Selaki, I don't mean to cut you, sir, but
no, go ahead.
I mean, during our slavery, the Ethiopians were infamous for selling and catching slaves. You understand? So I mean, and it wasn't until about the 30s there, about I might be off a little bit, but when Marcus Garvey, who the Rastafari community tried to make into the prophet of Rastafariism. See? It was Marcus Garvey who had to burn out Haile Selassie. You understand? Who had to disrespect him blatantly for him to stop the slave trade in Ethiopia. You understand? So, you know what I mean? We need to reconsider how we look at Ethiopia.
Yeah. And that's a good point too, because this is what black people go how to start realizing. And I need a Rasta to explain this to me too.
Right.
If Selassie is your God, then who's Queen Elizabeth to you? Because he bowed to Queen Elizabeth. Your God bowed to a white woman. Now, if he's bowing to a white woman back then you think he had some affiliation with your oppression? You think he had something to gain from your oppression? You think he was against what the so-called oppressor was doing to the Jamaicans back then?
Right.
He bowed to that woman. Those are give me 1 minute.
So lucky, sir, and to add to what you're saying, see, there's an article that I read once that says they were good friends. You know what I mean? Haile Selassie and Queen Elizabeth was good friends. You understand? And it's clear in all the videos that you see with Haile Selassie, in bow, kiss her, and you understand? And our people want to make him out to be the Christ that we should expect to come. It can't be the case because the scripture says Christ is coming back to make war. You understand? And to take the crowns of all these, you know what I mean, rulers of this earth. You understand?
That's
While
right.
Selassie kissing the hand of our slave master.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and what a scripture we say want to go to? Plus, let's play the video. I the video here, right?
Yeah, it's in the private chat, sir.
Yeah,
you can play it from your end.
Yeah.
Can one can.
Let me get it right now.
Can one can, sir.
Yeah, man.
In the meanwhile, remember to like, share, subscribe, depending on the platform you're watching on. Salakia, sir, I think if you come off the screen, it turns green. So try stay on the window that you're playing it from, sir, and see what.
Okay. You're still seeing it? I can see it.
I'm still seeing green, sir. I'm not sure if the audience is seeing green. All right, go on now.
Okay.
Come back.
Okay, let me play.
See, we have shared all sorts of things. You know. It was someone that inspired you to do that?
No. It's a whole heap away in the bush. I shed things, because we have to do the same thing, you know. We have to shed our clothes too, you know. Because there was some man tap wear clothes in the blood clot house too, you know. And woman didn't let go.
So
and the daughter them stop wearing shoes.
Them want naked?
Yeah.
Naked?
Yeah, man.
Like nude?
No, not nude, naked.
You understand? He had to explain the difference to me there. You know what I mean? But brother, I mean, to shed yourself of the world. Let's go to that scripture. I mean, and that's what I says. Either Rastas, either you're going to read the Bible or just leave the Bible alone. You know what I mean? Christians too. Either you're going to read it or just leave it alone.
Right.
The Bible speaks against celebrating Christmas, but the Christians they claim to what? Read the Bible. Right? So read on.
Got one cancer. This is the book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. And it says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Right? Neither the things that are where?
That are in the world.
Read on.
Got one can. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
You understand?
Like,
now you reading that and thinking what? That you got to leave the world. You got to go on the moon because you're an oppressor. You reading the Bible with the mind of an oppressor. When the Most High is telling you love not the world, you have to understand what the world is.
Right.
Right? According to the Bible, this world is age or what? Society. You understand? For example, everybody know, you know what I mean? You in Jamaica, in the Caribbean, you know there is a certain spirit you try not to put on your on your kids themselves, and that's the LGBTQ. We all know that. They have their world. And in their world, they have their language. They speak a certain their language is totally different.
Right.
It's, I mean, they had a meaning, everything, because that's their world. That's the world they're in.
Right.
That's one of the world the Lord telling you not to love. You understand? You can't love the Christian world. You can't love that them Roman Catholic world. You can't do that. You understand? Neither what? Neither the what?
Neither the things that are in the world.
Right? You can't love the things that are not what? That's in the world. Meaning to be in the world has to be what? Of the world. Right. You can't love democracy. You can't love capitalism. You understand? You can't love their way of life. The communism.
Right.
You understand? You can't love them things. Them things in the world. Christmas is in the world. You understand?
You
know what I mean? You better not be a Rasta and tell me you're celebrating Valentine's Day. That's Christmas. Being, or Christmas. That's you being in the world.
Right.
You understand? You better not be a Rasta and tell me you're celebrating birthdays. Because that's what? you being in the world.
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
The Rasta call it earth strong.
Yeah, but it's the same thing as birthdays, and that's what I'm saying.
No one can.
You know what I mean? It's almost like you just your fight against your oppressor is just switching up the words.
Right.
It's like you saying we don't understand, we overstand.
Can one can.
I don't understand. You gotta explain the meaning to me. What does overstand mean? Come on.
Salakia, it's just, you know what I mean? It's a petty attempt to sound wise. You understand? Like, them thing saying understand, you know what I mean, is it will do harm to you. You understand? Saying I understand is something bad and it does damage to you. So saying, you know what I mean, overstand will probably, you know what I mean, put out good energy out there or some stupid.
So the superficial.
Got one cancer.
All right. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Give me 1 minute.
Got one
right.
cancer.
Hold on for 1 minute. I'll come in.
Yeah, got one cancer. In the meanwhile, everybody watching, remember to top up the screen, share, like, subscribe, depending on the platform you're watching on. You understand? This is the Breakdown Podcast, where we break down the stronghold that holds back the children of Israel here in Jamaica, the Caribbean, North, Central, and South America. You know what I mean? And we are talking about the Rastafari community. You know what I mean? Specifically, Mutabaruka, who was, you know what I mean, disclosing his early journey in Rastafariism, where he met upon some over-radical Rastafarians who misinterpret the scriptures that says, love not the world, to be meaning that you should shed yourself of clothes and shoes. And that is the reason why Mutabaruka don't wear shoes, because he's trying to shed himself of something, you know what I mean, which him don't understand, you know what I mean, the scriptures. What the scriptures, let me read it again, you know what I mean, this is 1 John 2 and verse 15, right? And it says, love not the world. That does not mean love not shoes or don't wear shoes. You understand? That is not saying don't wear clothes. That is just somebody who does not understand the Bible's interpretation.
That's right. Now let's go to Genesis. I think we might be up on the time there, but go to Genesis.
Sir. We have the book of Genesis chapter 9, and let's start at verse 22. And it says, and Ham, the father of Canaan.
Right. So now remember, this is a story here when the flood had ended and Noah was in his tent and he got drunk.
Sir.
All right. Because remember, Noah just saw a, how to put it?
A catastrophe.
Where the Lord flood the earth, and it's just him and his family members and these animals that was left on the boat.
Right.
You understand?
Sir.
So it was rough. He went and take a drink, and one add to two and two add to three until he got what? Drunk. Read on.
Sir. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brethren without.
Right. So now Ham saw his father naked. You understand? Saw his father naked. Now, a good son, you understand, will do what Shem and Japheth did. You understand? A bad son will do what Ham did. You understand? Look on your father nakedness and do what? And laugh.
Right.
You understand? Look at him and, you know what I mean, laugh. You know what I mean? You worrying about nude and the definition between nude and what? Nakedness. You understand? It's the same difference.
Sir.
All right, read on.
And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders and went backwards and covered the nakedness of their father. And their faces were backwards, and they saw not their father's nakedness.
You understand? They didn't want to see the father in that state he was in. They didn't want to see him. You're walking around the place naked as nude, naked, however you want to put it. And you think it's cool? It's not cool.
Right.
You understand? We have laws against being naked. A woman has to dress modest. You understand? A man can't be walking around the place naked with his shirt off his back. You understand? Can't do that.
Right.
You understand? You can't do that. And now, Ham, who you think is the descendants of Ham? Your so-called who?
Africans, sir. Slovakia.
Yeah, your Africans. That's your Haile Selassie. That was his forefather in the Bible. You read the Bible, right? You read the Bible and don't even know that he come from Ham. You understand? His people are Hamitic. They are Ham. You understand? You come from Shem, black man. Shem, you are Shemite.
Right.
You understand? Shem, and you go all the way to Israel, who had the 12 tribes of Israel. That's your forefather. Your forefather, he was the one who was in the right, who turned his face and his back towards his father.
Right.
Now read on.
Sir. And Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done unto him.
That's Ham. Ham was the younger son. And he remembered what Ham did unto him. Read on.
Verse 25. And he said, "Curse be Canaan."
No, you worshiping a man who is cursed. You worshiping a man who forefather is cursed. You telling me you worshiping Haile Selassie and his forefather a curse? Read on.
Cancer. A servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren.
That's how bad it is. Like the oppressor is supposed to serve us. Guess who's supposed to serve the oppressor? The so-called Hammer. A servant. A what?
A servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren.
So you worshiping a servant of servants?
Salakia.
You don't understand the Bible. You understand? I suggest go ahead.
Salakia, I don't mean to cut you.
No. Go ahead. No, you're good.
Verse 26 basically solidify your point you just make a while ago, sir.
Go ahead.
It says, and he said, "Blessed be the Lord God of Shem." You know what I mean? And Canaan shall be his servant.
And now you serving, you worshiping your servant.
Right. So
the Rastas, I know you're better than that.
Right.
Step one, put the blunt down.
Right.
Put the blunt down. You all think that weed making it higher, you know what I mean? See in the fourth dimension or the third dimension. Weed is not doing that here. Right. Weed is making you more docile. Meaning now you are going to be a Rasta and you think your fight is over when your fight just begun. And you're not playing to win. You're losing. You understand? Because you don't know how to fight. How in the hell you go fight when you're high? How you go fight when you're high? You're a Christian. How in the hell you go fight when you don't even know who the enemy is?
Right.
You understand? The Rastas think I'm his enemy. The Christian think I'm his enemy. Who's the real enemy? Who done lie to us? To the point now where you saying that Addis Ababa or Ethiopia is your holy land.
Right.
When that belongs to them African, that belongs to the Canaanites children. You understand? We have people in Ethiopia begging the Ethiopians to feed them. The Bible said they're supposed to be servants of servants.
Right.
Come on.
So like, yes, sir, you know what I mean? Just to go back a little bit, sir, with the whole nakedness thing. I guess that is the reason why the Hamites tend to always never be in clothes, because, you know what I mean, there's this nakedness, you know what I mean, absence that is with them. You know what I mean? When you don't desensitize to it. You understand? Slack.
Yeah. No, you're right. You know what I mean? Okay, black people don't understand that this Bible, everything we're doing, everything every nation been doing, they're just taking a piece from the Bible.
Right.
You understand? That whole sodomy law come from where? The Bible.
Right. Gun.
You understand? That whole rape and that whole abuse of a woman, that come from the Bible. Meaning what is done to a woman psychologically when you abuse her, it says is as if you take that life of that woman. That's why it's so serious. All that is in the Bible. You understand? And we follow everything that's in the Bible. And now Rastas, you know what I mean? This is my challenge here. Come on. You know what I mean? You believe in it, you believe in your religion. Come on, Seth. Tell us about it. You know what I mean? We'll just ask the questions. I mean, we don't care one. You bite, I don't bite. You know what I mean? We don't do none of that. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to hurt nobody, we ain't trying to do nothing like that. But what we're trying to do is wake up black people, Hispanics, and First Nation people.
That's right.
We're trying to wake them up to who the enemy is. We're trying to wake them up to where the fight's supposed to be. You understand? The fight is not your brother who in the trenches with you. You know what I mean? Who in hell with you. You understand? The fight ain't the next block down the corner because two of you are selling drugs and now there's a beef for some stupid corner. The oppressor, he taking over countries. You understand?
Right.
He taking over, yeah, I mean, he gobbling up the earth while me and you fighting over some stupid corner for some powder that going to destroy the community.
Right.
For some weed that's going to destroy the community. That's my fight. You understand? That is weak and that's disgusting and that's, you know what I mean, that's backwards.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're going to show you who your real enemy is. And we come in here and we're going to show you how to fight. You understand? Right. How to fight and get off drugs. You know what I mean? You smoking weed and don't even know you're an addict, just like a crackhead. You're an addict because you can't stop. You need to get weed in the morning, lunchtime, dinner before you go to sleep. You're an addict.
Okay.
And you ain't no different than the what you call what I call the Batman.
Right.
You understand? Give me that in James. I think that the last one. I know you're up on the time. Last one. James 2:11. 2:10. You understand? I mean, smoking is wrong. It's wrong. And if you're a Rasta, I'm gonna show it. I'll show you it. You understand? I'll show it in the Bible.
Gun. This is the book of James, chapter 2 and verse 10. For whosoever shall keep the whole law and yet offend in one point.
And yet offend in what?
1 point.
Meaning you're not a batty man. You just smoke weed. You still offend in what? 1 point. You're a batty man, but you don't smoke weed. You're still a batty man. You offend in 1 point. Read on.
Gun. He is guilty of all.
Of all.
Right.
So if you want to look at the Batman as being a Batman and being bad and you smoking weed, you have no right to look at the Batman as being wrong because you're wrong too.
Gun.
You understand? I had to stop smoking. So now I could be, well, you can't be one, a Batman.
Right.
How the hell I going to go tell a Batman he had to stop being a Batman and I smoking weed? That don't make sense.
Right.
Right, Rasta? Right, Christians? You want to tell the Rasta to stop smoking weed, but you have a Batman in the choir. He beating the tambourine.
Right. God on God.
He's the one running the whole show in the choir. You understand? Lead up to me and K one. Lead up to Commander John Yohana.
That's right.
You understand? We're going to teach you all how to follow this Bible. Christians and Rastas and Muslims. You understand? We're going to teach you how to follow the Bible right. You know what I mean? Now, I know you're going to get vexed and you're going to send all the threats my way. You're going to still be wrong. You know that, right? You'll still be wrong. You're still in, you know what I mean, defend your faith. Defending your faith. Now, if you have a God that is directing you to harm your brothers because your brother talk about your God, I'll question that God. Because maybe your God need you to fight for him. But the God of the Bible, he don't need me to fight for him. He need me to get right so that he can fight for me.
Right.
You understand? You know what I mean? I'll check on that God. I'll check my God. If my God can't fight for me, I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta be like, yo, what the hell I doing putting my life on the line? If you can't fight for me, them men talking mess. Well, show me they ain't right. Show me. All right. And if you have anything else to bring, I know we up on the time, and I'm gonna make you run in, man.
Yeah, kind of up on the time now. So
yeah, man.
You know what I mean? A good way to close the show, sir. You know what I mean?
Christ.
Yeah, man. They're listening, so hopefully we get some, you know what I mean, Rastafarians who send us a direct message. Let us know that you want to come on the show or in one of our classes and just explain to us, you know what I mean, the ways of your belief. And with that, you know what I mean, Salakia, sir, we will give them the outro.
Yeah, man.
This is the Breakdown Podcast, where we break down the strongholds that hold by the children of Israel here in Jamaica, the Caribbean, North, Central, and South America. With that, shalom.
Shalom.